philbrown.com. We're joined by Phil Brown Fitness. Phil, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Steve. I'm doing fantastic.
So glad to have you in. Tell us about yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Steve, for having me on here. I'm a 52-year-old Marine Corps veteran, former athlete from Lee University. I was a goalkeeper on the soccer team, and just a few years ago, I was over 330 pounds, and I have since dropped over 110 pounds, and now I'm training for a World Rowing Federation indoor virtual championship.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Wow. So you say you're over 330 pounds.
Right.
Okay, so how did it happen that you're in great shape like you are now?
I love that question. I was just inspired by family, and I was coaching soccer here in the community, and I had players that would question why I wouldn't run with them, why I wouldn't do the things with them. You know, you're a soccer player too, and I just couldn't. I was in pain. I had injuries from the Marine Corps. Couldn't get past those, and a friend of mine suggested I take up rowing. I couldn't run anymore like I used to run, and I was on a cruise with a friend, and he said, you should take up rowing. So I thought about it for a year, bought a rower, messed around with it for a few months, and then finally just got into it and found out I was pretty good at it. And, that motivated me to keep going and competing, and I've podiumed a few times. And, yeah, so it's I'm looking forward to this. This is on the world stage coming up in a few weeks. But I want to help other people be able to make those transformations, enhance their health span, not just their lifespan, but to be able to have sustainable health and fitness throughout their lives.
We're joined by Phil Brown. So Phil Brown Fitness, and you can visit philbrownfitness.com. Tell me about Phil Brown Fitness.
Yeah, so a lot of what I do is rowing based. That is a big emphasis of mine. I try to get people onto that because the pains that come with running and the different joint pains and all that. So as far as cardio, that's where I'm at. But I also like to start with stability, balance, mobility, that sort of thing, but also building up to strength. I do have certifications from NASM. So that's a national certification for as a personal trainer, performance enhancement, diet coaching, and corrective exercise certifications. So
we're joined by Phil Brown again. Phil Brown Fitness, sustainable strength. philbrownfitness.com to find out more. What do you tell people who are, maybe they're desperate, they've tried everything, they just can't seem to feel, because really the first symptom here is feeling bad. You said it. You just don't feel good. What do you tell those people?
Yeah, and this is perfect timing too, because everyone's tried the New Year's resolution at this point, and now you're realizing, okay, what do I need to do to be motivated? And it's about consistency. It's about the basics and consistency, and it's not trying to overdo it. It's not trying to show off in the gym. It's not trying to let a calendar tell you what you need to do. It's New Year's, now all that's behind us. Let's focus on just being consistent and the basics and what makes you feel good. And when you do that, you have this experience of, yes, I wake up mornings, I don't want to row. I do 150,000 meters a week in my training. But I wake up mornings and I don't want to do it. But when I do it, I feel good afterwards. And that's the key, is reflecting on how the exercise made you feel. So.
Certainly so, Phil Brown Fitness. And Phil, how can people find out more and get in touch with you?
Well, my socials are on my website. Also, you can text me or give me a call. I'm fine with that. My number is 423-424-8249.
All right. Phil Brown. Phil, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Steve.
Again, you can find out more at philbrownfitness.com.